I'd like to take a few moments to formally introduce you to the MG15C calculator that emulates the HP15C RPN calculator. The biggest differences or improvements here are that on the emulator you can see all four levels or registers of the stack. The X, Y, Z, and T registers of the stack are displayed on the screen. I also display the flags, flag 0 through flag 9, and then I duplicate the stack here, but I include the imaginary stack. So if you have values, imaginary values in the calculator, you will be able to see them down here without flipping the real and imaginary X in the X register of the real and imaginary. You don't have to swap those to be able to see what you have in your imaginary stack there. Next is matrices are displayed here. I did not limit the calculator to 64 elements. It's basically limited by your computer resources. Then I also display the memory registers. So I stuck R66, which is the I or the index register, first, and then we have R0 through R9, which is essentially memory 0 through 9, and then R10 through R19 is memory 0.0 to memory 0.9, and then R20 to R24 is the memory locations for A, B, C, D, and E. And then we continue down from R25 down to R65. I also included a save JSON and a load JSON file so that we can save and load the state of the calculator. So that will save the majority of the state of the calculator, and it will also save your program. So if you have a program, we can enter one real quick. G program, and I have one in there already because it was loaded up. So let's say we refresh the calculator. There is no program. Single step through, nothing there. So we get out of program mode. We can load, and I have a previous state, and then I have the program for the quadratic formula. So let's just load this in. Open that up. Now we can go G program, and you can see that it recalled the program into the calculator's memory. In the calculator we have 1,000 total lines, so line 0 through line 999. However, we know that line 0 does not record, so we do have 999 programmable lines in the program mode. Another feature is that in the gray text to the lower right of the buttons, I mapped the keyboard keys that are associated with those button presses. This greatly increases efficiency and entry speed so that you can use the keyboard for more than just your number pad and your algebra functions over here. you can use the associated keys to, for every other key on the calculator. Down below the YouTube video, if you click on the More link, I have included the page link, which takes you to the calculator itself. Should be labeled calculator link. That will bring you to the calculator. I've also included the GitHub Repository link. And I'm going to upload programs for the calculator as JSON files in here into the repository. So you can download these JSON files that start with PROG, short for program, and then you can load those into the calculator. I'm also going to include some instructions for those. So if you click on that, it walks you through step by step. Download the program quadratic JSON file in this example. With the calculator open in a web browser, click the Load JSON button. Locate, select, and open the program quadratic JSON file. Enter A, B, and C into the stack. Steps through that: A, enter; B, enter; C, enter. And note that these should be the numbers in the equation itself. And then press FE to run the program. And then the results are going to be stored in the first and second, the first and second solution are going to be displayed in the X and Y registers of the stack up on the main display. So there will be some programs available in here. As I come up with more, I will continue to put more programs into the GitHub repository, and also the link to take you to the calculator page itself. So with that, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you would, I would love it if you liked the videos and subscribed. But either way, that doesn't matter too much. I'm just in it for a hobby and for fun. So thanks again. See you next time.